live. Now I best turn the captions back on. I did remember to turn the streamer bot on before the stream started this time. I've been so disorganized the last few days.
Hey, Sandy got a new world record in Super Metroid today.
Oh, wicked! How much of a new world record? Like, is it going to be easy to beat, or...?
No time in Super Metroid is easy to beat.
I'll take your word for it.
Because it's been out for so long.
Fair.
The new world record is a world record by 350 milliseconds.
Fuck.
That's pretty significant.
Yeah, I suppose it is. Just feels like a really tight
beating
squeeze
a
at the
record
same
that was
time,
set-
you know?
I've beaten a record that was set 3 days ago. And that's 15 seconds faster than the last world record that was set over almost 3 years ago.
Speaking of world record speed, Torpor, welcome in. Congratulations on claiming first, making you officially the fastest thing alive. Hope you're doing well today. We're just chatting about speedrunning. As it seems we are often wont to do these days. Wonder whose fault that is.
What's a speedrun?
Yeah, alright. Oh shit! Hello Tidders, welcome on in. D, thank you very much for being subscribed for 31 months. Fucking hell,
Nick has
man.
been a sub for 31 months. Very naughty.
TTS does not like your new name. Oh, you bugger. Okay. Hi, Mum. Welcome in.
Hans_the_dragon has
very
been a
much
sub for 13
for the
months.
5
Very naughty.
gifted
Howls
tier 1
gifted
subs.
a tier 1 sub to Hans_the_dragon.
That I'm gonna let the TTS deal with for me. Hope you're doing well today, Mum.
Lynn Squiggly has been a sub for 19
Still
months. Very
Hello,
naughty.
Podlord, welcome in. I hope you're doing well
Howls
today.
gifted a tier 1 sub to Lynn Squiggly.
Nearly there.
Big Butch Goth Girl has been a sub for 26
I thought we'd killed
months.
the TTS for a second
Very
there.
naughty. Howls
very slow.
Calcifer gifted a tier 1 sub to Big Butch Goth Girl.
He's having a time of it tonight.
Has been a sub for 20 months. Very naughty. Howls Calcifer gifted a tier 1 sub to Pudlord Tynan.
The last one gets my favourite resub notification. Amazing.
Is this deja vu?
There we go.
Hi Marshall Dave just resubscribed. Howls Calcifer gifted a tier 1 sub to Hi Marshall Dave.
Right. Now that the TTS has finished thinking about its life, Mum, thank you very much again for the 5 gifted tier 1 subs that went to Hans the Dragon, Lynn Squiggly, Big Butch Goth Girl, Pudlord, and Hi Marshall Dave. And to the members of that list that have come in whilst the TTS was doing its thing, welcome. I hope you're doing well today. I hope you enjoy the ad-free viewing and emotes. Hello, Soul. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Okay, I've welcomed everyone. The sub bomb has finished doing its thing. D, are you still there? Because there was a sudden sort of burst of noise and then nothing.
Yeah, that wasn't on my side.
No, I know it wasn't. But good, he's still here. As always, for the Silent Hill tours.
Your sudden burst of noise to yourself.
As always, for the Silent Hill tours, I am joined by my good friend and resident heckler, DMAC. Say hello to everyone, D.
This is where you want me to speak, isn't it? Hello to everyone.
Belland.
Hello there.
They always want you to speak. You just don't always do it.
Hello there.
Hi, Kian. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Right. Should we get on with the game? We should only have, like, this one stream of it left. Which I know is a pleasing thing for you, isn't it, D? Because the next game in the series is one that you are quite fond of.
Are we going straight to Homecoming?
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm going to have to actually exit out of Silent Hill 2 and reopen it, because I've been tabbing in and out, and now it's not recognising my controller. Oh, Puddled redeemed a treat for you, Dean.
I will drink that now. Thank you, Pudlord.
And what is our poison of choice tonight?
Cheap rum, as always.
Fair play. It might change one day. I'll ask every time, just in case. You never know. Oh, thank you for the treat for Porthos. Oh, he is awake. You can only see his butt because of the way he's sat on his bed, but he is awake. There you go, buddy. You can hunt it out. That's a good lad. D, would you be so kind as to catch everyone up on where we are and what we're doing?
Yeah. So in the 60s, the US government created a communications network called ARPANET.
Mm-hmm.
Hello there.
Over time, originally it was used for secure military transmission and transmission between government bodies that then extended it to universities and then spread a little bit globally and eventually became the internet. Eventually a man called Tim Berners-Lee got it under control.
Hello there.
And now we're in a hotel in the pleasant town of Silent Hill. Looking for at least one of our dead wives. At this point, I don't think James really cares which.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we're looking for actual dead wife, not dead wife replacement service, but it's anybody's guess, really. Also, it was on Porthos cam, so no one could see the face I was pulling whilst Dee was doing his previously on Silent Hill. But I'm sure you can imagine what it was. Oh, Kian, thank you for the treat for me. I'll deal with that now. In all seriousness, Dee, do we want to do Homecoming instead of 3 next, or do we want to do 3 next? The treat for me is a rhubarb and custard. Thank you.
Homecoming. We absolutely do not want to do Homecoming next.
Okay. Any particular reason? Bearing in mind I've not played it before, so I don't know.
Get saved the best for last, right? Might not be an incredible game, but it sure is hell going to be an entertaining stream.
Oh god. That just makes me very nervous. Hello Grox, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. There's a bell here. Even if I ring it, I don't think anyone will come. I guess this isn't Pavlov's Love Hotel then. Nothing inside the drawer. There is nothing inside any of the drawers. Suitcase is locked. Why is everything locked in this game? Can't hear anything from the receiver. Could the phone line possibly be cut? Tourist brochures are lined up here. I'm not interested in them right now. I mean, that's fair. I think canonically James has been here quite a few times, hasn't he?
He knows his way around.
And he's been to Silent Hill a lot.
Bravo.
I try. Mostly people's patience. There's a book here. It doesn't look like it will be of any particular use. James doesn't like reading.
Only magazines.
Yeah, only magazines that he finds in the trash. There's a book open on top of the desk. Looks like a medical book. I've already read enough medical books. None of them ever did any good. I'm pretty sure there's something useful just there, but he says there's not, so I'm going to trust him on that one. Maybe I shouldn't. There's a book here. Doesn't look like it will be of any particular use. Yeah, he just doesn't want to read any of them.
Lazy son of a bitch.
I know, right? Just a couple of seconds of reading.
My favourite James cameo is in Nightmare of Decay. When
Not
you get
played
close to
Nightmare
the
of
last
Decay.
level,
Mm-hmm.
you fight a couple of cultists, and a cutscene starts, and a guy dressed like James comes in and just starts hitting them with a pipe before he gets shot.
Really?
Yep, you don't see him at any point prior to that in the game. He just runs into this room, like deep in the bowels of the mansion, and starts swinging a pipe.
As is only right and proper. Get off! Ah, I hate these things. When it's finished eating my face. There we go. That's what happens when you don't get consent first. Oh, that one's locked. What a refreshing change of pace. Okay, so we've got 2 locked doors and mostly broken doors. There is my run button. I don't know if this is a side effect of just getting older, but retaining more than one controller layout at a time seems to be a lot more difficult for me now than it used to be. Can't go that way. You all heard that, right?
Maybe.
Okay. So we've not been in the hall yet. So that would be...
Which Silent Hill protagonist do you think is most likely to survive a clock tower?
Oh, that's a good question. Hmm.
We know it's not James.
No.
We know it's not Henry.
No, because Henry is head empty. Bless him. Probably Heather.
Yeah, she seems like the most proactive.
She's got her head screwed on. I don't like these things. They're dying. They make me very uncomfortable. Wait, where was I going? There's an elevator there. Cafe Toluca. Can we get into Cafe Toluca? This one?
Yeah, in the cloakroom is where jackets are stored. Presumably, the name carries over from before jackets existed.
I mean, they could still store cloaks in there if somebody wanted to have their cloak stored. I say, glancing at the cloak I have hung up on the shelf behind me. Not that I'd wear that out in public, normally. Okay, now let's check the map before we start running about. Can't leave the hotel just yet. Dang it. Can't go to the gift shop. We want to go... Ooh. This way. Every clock tower game with the Scissor Man can be solved by having a rock handy. See what you did there. Bravo. Well done. Oh, I've already been here. This is the restaurant. We want to go that away. Nope, not that away. This away. Try all the other doors.
And on the subject of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game, I predict that people will play it for approximately 3 weeks, and then everyone will go back to Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, more than likely. What was the last sort of game like that that came out where everybody did exactly the same thing?
Evil Dead.
Oh yeah, it was Evil Dead, wasn't it? And
And
VHS
before
as well,
that
I
was
think.
Friday the 13th.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah,
Friday the 13th
VHS
as
as
well.
well.
Fuck. Forgot about that. But yeah, they always go back to DVD in the end.
And not necessarily because it's better. More because there's comfort in the torment.
Better the devil you know than the devil you don't. You know what to expect from DVD when you've played it for long enough. By long enough, I mean 20 minutes. Oh yeah, that's inaccessible. TBD has Nick Cage, I think it's one. I mean, to be fair, the Nick Cage DLC in DVD is fucking amazing, and I do kind of want it. He's not quite enough to bring me back to DVD, but it's very tempting. Okay. So... we've done that one already. Okay. I'm gonna have a quick look around, because other than using the elevators, I don't think there's much more I can do. That's all blocked off. Can't get into there. Third floor's where we need to be, but I think that's the one with the grate over the stairs. Fuck it, let's try the elevator. Figure out where it is. Straight through this door, turn left. Ugh. I hate that little shifting camera angle there. Here it is. Push the button, but nothing happens. Okay, so we can't use the elevator.
Do you have the key?
The key for the room that we're supposed to be going to?
No, the other one.
One way to find out. It's not pressing that button, though. Or that one. There we go. Got the right button eventually. Ooh, my health's not looking great.
Ah, you'll be fine.
I have the fish key, and I have the hotel room key. The fuck are we supposed to do with the fish key again?
You need the fish key to get to the next key. So the fish key is the thing you're doing right now.
Right, okay.
And you want to go to a room that we have discussed at some point during this stream.
I'm ashamed of myself that I've already forgotten what we've discussed in this stream and not in previous streams.
Excuse me, I must excise a cat from my desk.
No worries. Hi, Guppy.
How did you know?
Because it's always Guppy. I feel like Slippers is sneakier. Oh, I've not been in the basement yet. How terribly remiss of me.
That's true. You haven't.
There we go. Oh wait, no. We don't want the boomstick for this. We want the beat stick.
There's a thought.
Hmm.
What if they remade Silent Hill, the movie, not the game,
Right, okay, yep.
and you cast Lady Gaga as Dahlia?
I mean, she'd fucking rock it, but I got kind of thinner. But it's a strange thought. Is that what this is for? No. Guess not.
Yep, Sean Bean was in the first Silent Hill movie.
You know, I've still not watched them.
One of very few movies where Sean Bean doesn't die.
Poor Sean Bean. He's such a good actor, and he always gets killed, except for in the films no one likes.
I don't mind the Silent Hill movies. They tried.
From what I understand, you are an exception in that regard. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Especially as you are quite the Silent Hill fan, I think it's fair to say. The fact that you can take the movies on their own merits is quite nice.
Well, they're better than any live-action Resident Evil media. Well, there's that.
I mean, that's true. I haven't even seen them and I know that.
And there have been many movies, 2 separate TV series, and 2 reboots so far of Resident Evil, and they've all been
I was trying to figure
forgettable
out
at best.
where the second TV series had come from, and then I was like, oh shit, no, there was a Netflix one, wasn't there?
Yeah, and everyone complained about that one because Wesker was black. I complained about it because it was garbage, and Wesker was actually the best part of it.
Well, Wesker should always be the best part of a Resident Evil series, in my opinion. If Wesker is in the series, of course. I'm just going to use this key on everything until I figure out what it's for.
You want to go to the cloakroom.
Oh, shit. Okay. That's the only thing in here that...
I mean, it does help as well that Wesker was played by Lance Reddick.
Okay, that's awesome. I didn't know that, and now I'm going to have to watch the series. Because I knew he was in it, but I didn't know who he was playing. He was an absolute fucking legend. And he will be sorely missed by a lot of people.
Exceptional in everything that he was in.
Mm-hmm.
And generally just a really
An exceptional person, yeah.
Yeah.
We need more people like that in the celebrity sphere, in my opinion. More Lance Reddicks, less Jared Leto's. Pretty please. 204, that's what we got a key for. One of only 2 rooms that we can actually access on this floor. This way? Yeah, this way. Would you believe I get this turned around in hotels in real life as well?
I could believe that.
You've met me in person. You know what I'm like. Elevator key! Yay! I don't think we have the code for that yet. Photos are scattered all over the bed. What's this?
It's only a 4-character code. How long could it take?
Part of the photo has been coloured over with a marker. Helpful. Oh, there's a trick to this, isn't there? Oh, no, I know what the trick is. Do we have the photo in our inventory now? I don't think we do we? No. We dump thinner on the photograph, which definitely wouldn't cause any damage to the paper and potentially the image underneath. Definitely not. Help!
I mean, it's
Okay.
less complicated to do than the removing any bars from a snipping tool.
Yeah, true.
I mean, not by much, but
Cinderella music box, and we now have 2 of the 3 music boxes. One of them's already in place. We just got to find the third one. Yay! Floor complete.
so some things are better off unknown.
Oh, I'm quite happy to actually explain that one, Sol. So, we had a situation a couple of months back when I was transitioning things over from Stream Elements to StreamerBot, which is what Chibitan runs on, where every time Tids tried to like redeem any kind of channel point based thing that was still based in Stream Elements told it that it didn't have enough points, and it clearly did. And it would let other people redeem things multiple times when there was supposed to be a cooldown, and
It was glorious.
It was, oh yeah, of course, you were redeeming shit to rub salt in the wound, weren't you? Oh, Grox, thank you for the treat for D, and the treat for me, and for the treat for Chibitan. So yeah, Chibitan is nasty to Stream Elements because Stream Elements was nasty to Tidders. That is the reason for that particular thing. Right. My treat is a fizzy cola bottle. I think we all know what D's treat is.
Brum.
I want a treat for Porthos as well. Oh, he took that so gently. Good boy. It's always nice when he doesn't go full gremlin and try and eat my fingers with the treat. So I've got an elevator key now. If we go back this way. Yeah. Back this way, through these doors. Over here. Oh, we have to go back into the basement to use the key, don't we? Because that's the only elevator we can actually get inside of. Let's put the Cinderella box in place.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
When was the last time you looked at the letter?
Right at the beginning of the game, I think. Should I look at it again?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would recommend it.
Okay. Well, let me... Fled at midnight. There we go. That's the one we want. Let me put that in place. We won't play it because it's still going to sound really horrible. And then Laura's letter, letter from Mary. There's nothing written on the stationery. Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
That happens as you enter the hotel.
Really? Fascinating. See, I never bothered looking at it after I read it the first time on my first playthrough either, so I didn't know that was going to happen. That's really neat. This is why I love having you here. You know all of the cool stuff. Nope, we need the basement.
I kind of assumed that you already knew that, and that was why you kept checking the photo in Signalis as well.
Oh, no, I kept checking the photo in Signalis because I was expecting something. But no, not because of this. Just, I had a feeling, you know? Oh, do I have to actually use it from my inventory? Oh, I can't use it here. Employee elevator. Not that elevator then?
As if the employees would use a normal elevator.
I don't know how this shit works.
That's where the riffraff goes.
Also, I've only ever really stayed in, like, little hotels that are converted big houses. And therefore, they tend to have tiny lifts that everybody uses. Tiny, horrifying lifts. And a very lax approach to electricals in one case.
Yeah.
We couldn't stay in that hotel when Slow and I came up for my birthday because I knew he'd have an aneurysm the second he saw the wiring.
Nobody died, though.
No, nobody died. Neither you nor Longfang tried to murder me when I came up on my own. Much to the surprise of everybody involved.
Effort.
That's true. And for someone with arthritis, I'm a slippery little bugger, so it would have been extra effort. You didn't find red rum painted anywhere? No, I didn't. Thankfully. We burnt most of the big houses in my country. I just love that as a sentence. That's amazing, Kian. Just set them on fire. Even the ones of the landlords who were on our side. Yeah, fuck them all. Not in the fun way. Being mean to Tids, by the way, is insane and cringe of stream elements. Indeed, Pudlord. Okay. So we've got the employee elevator key. And nowhere to use it. If I was an employee, where would I keep my elevator? These are the questions we must ask ourselves.
Valid question. Oh, you'll figure it out.
I'm sure I will. I'm wondering if there's somewhere that I've just not... So that's blocked off, it's not locked. Reception, maybe? No, because the lock's broken on that, so I can't open it. And that is literally the only door in here.
Yeah, go your map and go to the first floor.
Yep.
And then go to the second floor.
I'm afraid I don't know what you're trying to get me to see. Or do I? Okay. I think I know what you're trying to get me to see. Far too easily turned around. I went the wrong way. It all looks the same. That's my problem. Except for this bit. Lock is broken on that one. That isn't the area I want either. Unity! Hello! New channel. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well today and thank you for the follow. Feels like it's been an age. Or did I go the right? No, I went the right way. I did go the right way for what I was trying to go to. Ugh, I'm a fool. Were you going to say something then, Dee?
No, not at all. Just having a little giggle to myself.
Uh-huh. That's, helpful. I mean, resident heckler, so I suppose I brought this on myself.
I've had to unplug my keyboard because Guppy's decided to sleep on the desk.
Aww.
And he's currently lying on his back with all four paws in the air.
Aww. Somehow I don't think that's a complaint, though.
No, it's hard to be mad at him.
Because he's so cute. There are memos hanging here, but nothing interesting is written. Shelf is empty. Yeah, okay. I was expecting that, but I thought I could store stuff in here. And it doesn't seem to want to let me, so... Hang on a second, folks. There we go. Sorry, Porthos has just started whining next to me, which either means he wants to go outside or he wants attention. And I only have time to give him one of those. Or both, yeah. Both is also good in his books. I love it when pets sleep like that. Yeah, it's not quite so cute if Porthos tries to sleep on my desk with all 4 paws in the air, I've got to admit. Okay, so the wailing of the elevator is because we're too heavy, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, you've got too much stuff.
And I thought I could store it in here, but it doesn't want to let me, like I said.
You can't.
I can, okay. Do I have to use it? Is that the problem?
You need to read the note that specifically tells you the elevator is for one person only.
Is it this note? Is it any of the things on this wall?
It's the one on the back of the list.
Oh, I've got to deal with the screaming. Okay. Because I knew there was a... Is it this one? It's not letting me read either of them. James, now is not the time to refuse to read things.
Oh, it's on the actual panel. It's not on any of the 2 notes on the walls. It's on the panel itself.
This one.
Inside.
Oh, inside. Oh, for fuck's sake. There we go. Weight allowance, 1 person. What's this? There's a notice above the buttons. Okay. So now we should be able to... Looks like I could store my stuff here. There we go. Right. I need to do that treat for Porthos, who has run off because he didn't get the attention he was demanding. So I'm going to throw the treat out into the hallway for him to find after Slow has let him back in. Sounds like a boss battle. A little bit. How many people is James carrying? Well, he's got the emotional baggage of like 6 people at this point.
And parts of at least 4.
Yeah. Okay. We're not using these. So we'll put these on the shelf.
There are actually 2 items that you're allowed to keep.
Oh? I'm guessing the photo and the letter.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah. Okay. So we have to put even the weapon that we're carrying on the shelf, don't we?
Everything apart from the letter and the note, yeah.
This is the point when it tells you that there's no space on the shelves anymore. You have to sacrifice some healing items. Okay. There. And now it's not screaming at us.
So it's Silent Hill. I don't think anything is well engineered here.
Oh, there we go. Only 1 button works, apparently. Speaking of well-engineered. I got a hotel map for employees. Okay, and now we've got access to the staff-only area. The eject button, he goes flying out the top. That would be very funny and would make a fantastic alternate ending to the game. But no.
Can you open the map again?
Uh-huh.
I feel like from a cost saving and energy saving perspective, you probably don't want the freezer in the middle there. I want the freezer at one of the ends, and then have the
Yeah.
refrigerator room in the middle and the pantry at the other side, as far away from the
Yeah.
freezer as possible.
Yeah, that seems like a much more sensible plan. And the laundry room, you don't really want it in the centre here. You'd probably want that around the edge as well. For drainage purposes.
And just put a security office as far away from anything as you can possibly get.
Yep, yep. Security is in the corner where it belongs.
Yeah, it's not in the basement for once.
Yeah. Oh, man. That brings back memories of working in the office. Nothing useful written in the documents on my desk. I got a videotape. And a can opener. In before they also left the can opener behind.
It was opening something.
You filthy animals.
And now we do the customary door rattles. If there was ever an indication that we're not going to be using the staff elevator again, it was the fact that we're picking up all sorts of shit. I cannot get over there to read that magazine, so I guess we don't need to read it. It's a schedule book here. The date is from 1 year ago. Shutters are closed. It's too dark to read the map. Oh no! I think we can only read it when we're standing in places like that, where there's light coming into the hallway from the rooms. Okay, so we can't get into the manager's residence. We might be able to get into the men's locker room if we can get, like, over to this area, but this is all blocked off. Toilets are here. We'll go investigate the toilets now. Nope. So many toilet doors in Silent Hill are broken, so James can't pee at all whilst he's on this quest. Must be really uncomfortable.
I'm not even going to voice what I was just thinking there because it's too far.
Oh, really? I hate it when people say that because you've piqued my curiosity. I'm interested. You can't do that to me. It's not fair. Time is convoluted in this town, so he doesn't need to shit. His body is a machine that turns energy into sadness. We need to get him an old-timey candelabra for dramatic cartography. I don't think James would understand how to use a candelabra. What do you think, Dee?
I think he would refuse to take a candelabra because he's not Jewish. That's
Yeah.
how much faith I have in James's intelligence.
He doesn't want to be seen to be problematic. And by doing so, he's problematic. That's our James. Like father, like son, right? Oh, that's a loud noise. Another creepy old building in Silent Hill. Another generator to restart.
God, it is like Dead by Daylight.
Can you imagine if they had the hotel as a map in DVD? I mean, we already have James, sort of, as a playable character. I think that's all we need from in here, actually. We don't need to fuck about with any buttons this time. It's too dark to read the map. Oh, yeah.
I would quite like to see people
Whoa.
hate this. I'd quite like to see the water prison added as a map.
I knew you were gonna say that. I fucking knew it. You in that bloody water prison.
Oh God, imagine taking Balanced Landing to water prison.
Oh, people would exploit that so much. It would be amazing. I can just see all the meme videos now.
I mean, it wouldn't help them because water would have the power of a gun.
How did I not notice that on my first playthrough? I'm appreciating the camera angles. Nothing important is happening right now, but I am appreciating the camera angles. It's like it's a decent flat sort of angle with a smooth transition to a Dutch angle, and I love it.
And if you run fast enough, it's like you're on a boat.
Well.
Can we have a look at the bar and see what bottles we recognise?
Yes, we can. Sorry, I'm having a moment of there is an urge to update the jukebox is switched off notification to say, there's a jukebox here. It doesn't play, so it must be broken.
Why does the jukebox have a sad clown face on top of it?
Oh, that's horrifying. Why did you have to say that, Dee? I'm never gonna be able to unsee that. Thanks. Okay. It's your time to shine, Dee. I don't know if there's an angle that I can get that will make it easier for you to see the labels, or if this is the best you're gonna get. I think it is.
I wasn't even going to go on labels. I was just going to go in bottle shape and colour, but
Yeah.
I've already lost because I thought I saw a bottle of Tanqueray, but it was just the angle and some light shining on it. It's definitely not.
Yeah, there's definitely no Tanqueray there. Looks like we've got
These all look
some...
like pretty generic bottles.
Looks like we've got some sort of knockoff Absolute at the top there. On the left. Quite a lot of cheap vodka, actually.
Some cognac, bottom left. Cognac
yeah,
always comes in weird bottles.
A couple of bottles of whiskey, I think. Pretty sure I've only ever seen
far-
whiskey in those bottles.
Far too much Prosecco to be unrefrigerated.
Yeah. Sorry. Another fond memory for me. Went to see the last podcast on the left live with a friend. long time ago now, good few years ago. And we stayed in the same hotel, met up before the show, and just between the two of us at this tiny little table in the hotel bar, cleared 4 bottles of Prosecco before the show. And it was just a nice time. We just sat, chatted, talked about our hopes and dreams, and drank until we had to leave. Tried to use the bar key, but it's too dark to find the keyhole.
We've all been there, James.
Too dark to find the hole, everyone. This is what we're working with here. There's a lamp on the counter, but there's no light bulb, so I can't turn it on. Have we all been there, Dee? Yeah, I'm with Pudlord on this one. Have we?
Oh, sometimes it's not that simple, okay? There's other factors that have to be accounted for.
Really? There's a can with no label on it. So we have to open the can with the can opener, which we got after we got out of the lift, so we've got that on us. Hello, Ash. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. It's a can of light bulbs.
My favourite snack.
Mmm. Delicious glass. He seemed
If
so
you were
calm
in
about that.
Let's say you were in Southampton Hill and you hadn't eaten for like 3 days. And you had a can opener and you found an unlabelled can. What would you hope is in there?
Hello there.
Anything that was actually edible. Preferably something pickled, because we don't know how long it's been there.
At most 1 year.
Pringles. Yeah, anything. As long as the seal on the can is okay, and it's actual food, and not made of people, then anything tinned will be fine. Tin of tomatoes, pickled eggs, just not light bulbs.
What if the light bulbs were full of beans?
Why would the light bulbs be full of beans?
Would you still eat them if they were full of beans?
Well, I wouldn't eat the light bulbs, but I would potentially break the light bulb to get the beans out and eat the beans. I put in the light bulb. Okay, so now he's got a big bright lamp directed squarely at the hole. He should be able to find it. With some assistance, he'll get there. See?
Oh, James, good job.
Doing us proud, mate. Doing us proud. That's a good lad. Right.
If not beans, what would be your ideal foods to come contained in a light bulb?
Okay. Well, you'd want something that it'd be easy to pick the glass out of.
Can I tell you my suggestion?
Yeah, go for it.
Sahara nuts.
You are
Plug the light bulb in
obsessed with
first.
them.
Plug the light bulb in first to heat them up. And then you smash it. Or you just eat it
Okay,
warm.
that's pretty clever. I'll give you that much. That's pretty clever. Peas. Maltesers. Yeah. Pureed pea soup, you can just filter it through. Ah, that's a very good idea, actually, Souls. Soup in a light bulb.
I like all these ideas. I do worry that none of you people are getting your recommended daily amount of glass in your diet.
Please don't eat glass.
All these suggestions will talk about filtering the glass out.
PSA, please don't eat glass. Oh, fuck, it's too dark to read the map. No.
See, you've done 10. Tell people not to do something, and what do they immediately rebel?
I didn't tell you not to. I said please don't. I asked you very politely not to. I cannot stop you from doing it, but I advise against it. Ah! That made me jump then. Here we go. I can have my things back, my precious things. It's not too dark to read the map anymore, everyone. I'm safe. I have my crutch. Okay. So now we have the map and all of our weapons. I need to re-equip a weapon. Where's my beep stick? There we go. But yeah, I like the Sahara Nuts suggestion, though, Dee. That's very, very clever use of the tools provided.
Thank you.
But yeah, something that doesn't have any kind of sauce or anything on it would be a smart plan, because then it's easier to remove the glass as well. Unless you want to eat it. What about powdered glass inside the light bulb? Yeah, okay. Powdered glass inside the light bulb. I mean, if you wanted. Personally, I'm not interested in eating glass in any form.
I like to take my powdered glass on top of lasagna, to be honest.
Oh, I really want a lasagna now. It's not something I really get to eat at home, so... This is the right way. I went the right way for a change. Hooray! Okay. We picked up the last of the music boxes. We can go back downstairs.
The music box puzzle is actually a puzzle in hard mode, by the way.
Oh?
So in normal, the free inscriptions are like Seat of the Princess, who did this.
Yeah.
In hard mode, the free inscriptions are a single poem.
Okay, I think I may have actually played it in hard puzzle mode when I played it by myself then, because this is way simpler than I remember it being.
I pasted it in chat for all to see.
'Twas shameful greed did stain her shoe with blood. Even so, I still want to believe that she was happy. Beauty, both a blessing and a curse thou be. It's a really nice little poem. For a given definition, obviously. Good suggestion, Soul. No worries at all, Key, and thank you for being here today. It's been lovely to have you. I hope you rest well. Got the hotel stairwell key. And nothing else, I believe. So, off we go. It was... Oh, I need to check the map. This way. Hooray! We made it to the floor. Where dead wife is waiting. Oh, it's this room.
Can I just
Oops.
do an inventory check, please?
Sure thing.
Just want to see what you've got.
Okay. I'll just scroll through. If there's something you need me to stop on, let me know. We've been all the way through.
Okay.
You're good?
So you are missing one
Something.
mandatory item for the New Game Plus ending.
Oh, am I?
And since you're at the point of no return, you cannot go back and get it.
Ah, dang it.
So that ending is locked out.
Yay! I guess we'll find out what ending I get then. Of the base game endings. Out of interest, what is it that I don't have that I needed?
The Book of Lost Memories.
I have no idea where that is.
It is in the Hixon gas station.
Oh! Seems like an interesting place to keep a book, but okay.
It's in a newspaper stand.
Ah. Oh, Nikki has redeemed a treat for D.
Thank you.
Hi, Nikki.
I will take that now.
Oh, and a treat for me too. I think we're about to have some cutscene time, so I will pick my treat out and then go from there. I hope you're doing well today, Nikki. My treat is a rhubarb and custard. Get your glass down, yeah. Yep. It's time for our daily dose of glass. There's a television here. Even when it's plugged in, all I get is snow. Okay, everybody, it's time to find out what's on the tape. Is it a sex tape?
What's in the box?
Are you taping again? Come on. I don't know why, but I just love it here. It's so peaceful. You know what I heard? This whole area used to be a sacred place. I think I can see why. It's too bad we have to leave. Please promise you'll take me again, James.
Hello there.
You filthy animals.
Ah, so they made an art house porn film. Listening to Crash Bandicoot music over this is certainly creepy. That's amazing, Rocket.
Hello there.
Not at all, Rocket. Never a mood ruiner.
There's a massive part of me that feels like this would be a significantly better game if it just ended right now.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, before
So
Laura
there
turns
you
up.
are, James. Did you get the letter?
Yes.
Did you find Mary? If not, let's get going already, okay?
Laura.
James's kill your wife any %.
Mary's
Bravo,
gone.
good lord.
She's dead.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. Sorry.
Liar, that's a lie!
No, that's not true.
She died because she was sick?
No, I killed her.
You kill her! Why'd you do it? I hate you! I want her back! Give her back to me! I knew it! You didn't care about her! I hate you, James! I hate you! I hate you! I hate you! She was always waiting for you. Why? Why?
I'm sorry. The Mary you know isn't here.
Hello there.
Hi, Aldo. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today.
Laura,
Hello there.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Buff. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. I forgot how long this cutscene was.
Where are you? I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you. Please come to me. Do you hate me? Is that why you won't come? James!
That voice!
James! Please hurry. Are you lost? I'm near. I'm waiting nearby, James. Please. I want to see you, James.
Oh, very nice, Buff. The hotel has suddenly sprung a leak. Yeah, I think you're right, Dee. If it had ended there, or like what's about to happen hadn't happened, I think it probably would have been a more solid game.
Yeah.
And that is in part why I am interested to see what Bloober do with it. Because they've very clearly made quite a few changes already.
I think you can infer the reasoning pretty well. I would just like to. I prefer an ending with no hope, no redemption, and no closure. Like I want that. If I want the most depressing possible outcome I can get in my media.
See, this is why we get along. This is going to sound like a really weird segue, but I promise you it's related. There is an episode of the Sonic Satam TV series in which Robotnik wins. Like he actually wins. He beats Sonic. And I really like that episode, except for the ending, because it's a massive turnabout, and the hotel is getting grosser and grosser as time goes on. Shouldn't have gone that way. Ah, bollocks. Hi, Hans. That had to have been Hans. Yep, it was. Hi, Hans. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Oh, bless you.
Hello there.
Yeah, so massive turnabout. Sonic wins at the end of the episode, but the entire episode is just so good right up until that point. And sometimes it's fun to let the bad guys win, to let the bad guys have that moment where they do succeed, and that's just how the episode ends, in my opinion. And I really, we've been through this before on my streams. I really liked the ending to Backbone, because it's not an ending. Stories don't end just because one person's no longer part of the equation. And I kind of like not having that closure in some stories.
I
Agree to disagree. Yeah, exactly, Rocket. Some people like that kind of stuff, other people don't. And that's perfectly fine. Last act was personally a drag. Yeah, fair play. You didn't enjoy it, but I did. And it doesn't hurt for people to not have the same taste in things. Variety is the spice of life. I am so utterly lost. Like, I know I was going the right way for a bit, and now I'm just not. We want the hotel to get gross.
Yeah, so in this bit you teleport a lot.
Yeah.
But 207 is the first room you want to go in.
207. Okay. So back the way I came. Maybe 202 now? Yeah, okay. And this is where I fucked it up before. $212? Yeah, fair enough, Rocket. Admit I'm a sucker for a depressing ending. There was one thing I played recently that had a very rough ending that I know was very divisive, but I absolutely adored it. Yes, I like a depressing ending every now and then. Not all the time. Sometimes you've got to have a happy ending, but a depressing ending doesn't hurt every now and then. Fuck, that was the wrong way. So I go back through 202. Yeah, okay. And then 220? Oh. I guess 220 wasn't right either.
I know something. A little trick for them.
Yes, please.
Once you're in the other corridor, you don't need to go through any doors.
The other corridor.
The one
Not
you're
this
in now.
one. Oh, this one. Oh, that's my problem. Other than that door, I guess.
Yeah.
And now we can use the elevator. There we go. That's what I needed to do. Only one button works again. Sometimes a depressing ending feels more appropriate. Yeah, exactly. And I got a sort of depressing ending on this when I played it the first time. Not the most depressing ending. Oh, that's really annoying. I still have a map though, which is nice. It's a bit damp in here. And that's a really good bit of sound design that I didn't really think about the first time I played this as well. It's very unsettling, but not... despite being quite repetitive, it's not very irritating, which is nice. You got anything to say about the sound design, Dee? I know you're a Yamaoka appreciator.
I don't have any audio on the stream. Because I would get a horrible echo.
Oh, yes, you would. Sorry. You know what? When we go through 3 and the other games, I'll stream them to you through Discord so that you can actually hear the games. That would be the smart thing to do. I'm so sorry I've not done that so far.
You'd suggest it at the start, but it's extra effort. It's fine.
Okay. I mean, I don't mind. If it's going to make things easier for you. Place has a weird intelligence and goal that seems cruel at first, but it seems to have a want to redeem or save broken people.
Mama! Mama, I was looking for you. Now you're the only one left. Maybe then I can rest. Mama, why are you running away? You're not my mama. It's you. Oh, I'm sorry.
Angela, no.
I don't know, Ash. I've not watched the US Life on Mars for...
Thank you for saving
I think
me.
obvious reasons.
But I wish you hadn't. Even Mama said it. I deserved what happened.
No, Angela. That's wrong.
No. Don't pity me. I'm not worth it.
Yeah, Ash.
Or maybe you think you can save me. Will you love me? Take care of me?
She's very well written, to be fair.
Feel all my pain? That's what I thought. James,
Oh my god, Tids, that's fucking stupid.
give me back that knife.
Hey Russ,
No.
welcome in. I hope you're doing well
I-
today.
I won't.
Saving it for yourself?
Me? No. I'd never kill myself. It's hot as hell in here.
You see it too. For me, it's always like this.
No. Can we actually do anything, or do we have to wait here, D? I don't remember.
No, you just have to leave and come back.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Did I go the wrong way then? Now I'm confused.
What do you mean?
Did it just dump me at the bottom of the stairs after I'd climbed up them? Is that what it was? I thought we came down the stairs into the water, not... Oh no, I guess not.
No, I arrived in the basement for the lift.
Oh yeah, that's right. Just run past them. Just no substituting the raw, weird excellence of Silent Hill dialogue. I love it so much. Yeah, that's fair. That's not ominous. Okay.
It's fine.
Uh-huh. Oh, it's this room. I remember this room. And I remember how much I panicked the first time I was here.
Stop! Leave her alone!
Oh, look, it's the
Leave us
replacement
both
wife
the hell
service.
alone! Ah!
How many times has she died now?
0.
Okay.
I was weak.
-1
That's
wife
why
clone.
I needed you. Needed someone to punish me for my sins. But
Our
that's
waifu
all
is
over
dead
now.
again.
I know the truth. Now
But
it's
this
time
would
to
be for number
end
3.
this.
Yeah. I was going to say it's either 3 or 4. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I don't actually have to fight these guys. I can just run away from them. Because I wasted a lot of time and ammo trying to fight them on my first playthrough.
You really do want to shoot them.
Speed things up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fine. We'll get a little heal going as well. Nope. Denied. I was hoping I could get them both with every shot. That would have been quite cool, but I'll take what I can get. There we go.
Generally take about 30 rifle shots.
Okay.
Obviously, we're on easy, so
Yeah. That's not so much of an issue. And behold, they do most of the work for you. I forgot about that sound command. Okay, we need something from the pyramid heads. Pyramid head won't move anymore. Looks like he's holding something. I got a scarlet egg. Pyramid head won't move anymore. Looks like he's holding something. Got a rust-coloured egg. I don't know if it matters which egg I put in which door. Can I offer you an egg in this trying time, Pyramid Head? How much rifle ammo do we have? Shotgun shells, handgun bullets, rifle shells. I think that'll be enough. We should be fine.
Enough, yeah.
Yeah. Is it this way or was it that way? Because that's not a door. So this way.
Everything's a door if you try hard.
Mary?
What do you...
Yes.
James?
I brought you some flowers.
Flowers? I don't want any damn flowers. Just go home already.
Mary, what are you saying?
Sutter Kane taught me that.
I'm disgusting. I don't deserve flowers. Between the disease and the drugs, I look like a monster. Well, what are you looking at? Get the hell out of here! Leave me alone already! I'm no use to anyone. I'll be dead soon anyway. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. It'd be easier if they'd just kill me. But I guess the hospital is making a nice profit off me. They want to keep me alive. Are you still here? I told you to go! Are you deaf?
I'm gonna let
Don't
her
come back!
finish talking before we carry on. There we go.
James!
Oh,
wait!
never mind.
Will that affect your ending?
Please don't go!
I'm guessing it will.
I said, please, James, tell me I'll be okay. Tell me I'm not going to die. Help me.
Mary, you are harshing the vibe, smothers her. I wonder, because I stopped to listen to what she was saying last time as well. Is that why I didn't get the ending that everybody else normally gets on their first playthrough?
There are a lot of things that you didn't do. That will all be factors, but that will be one factor. I mean, it would tell if I knew what ending you got. Guess we neither of us can remember.
Well, I know which ending it was, but I don't know what it's called is the problem. And I didn't want to say anything, because spoilers. On stream, I mean.
Mary?
Well done, Tids.
Wrong again. Mary's dead. You killed her.
Maria?
Not too late to push her over.
I'm done with you.
What do you mean?
A little bit of defenestration as a treat.
But I can be yours. I'll be here for you forever. And I'll never yell at you or make you feel bad. That's what you wanted.
Now I understand. The problem is, you're not Mary.
No, James. I won't let you. I'll never let you have your Mary back.
Bit extra love, gotta be honest. Yeah. There we go. This is a lot less stressful on easy. Yeah, it is on easy, Tids.
Mary?
James.
Forgive me.
I told you that I wanted to die, James. I wanted the pain to end.
That's why I did it, honey. I just couldn't watch you suffer. No. That's not the whole truth. You also said that you didn't want to die. The truth is, part of me hated you for taking away my life.
You killed me, and you're suffering for it. It's enough, James.
Mary?
James.
Damn it, Soul.
He's got a taste for it now.
And this is the point when James becomes a Black Widow. -1 wife. Oh, is that how he killed a rocket? He killed her by reading a Crash Bandicoot AO3 fanfic.
Now I understand.
How many times can one man's
real
wife
reason I
die?
came
The
to this
answer may
town.
shock you.
I wonder, what was I afraid of? Without you, Mary, I've got nothing. Now we can be together.
I got a different ending this time.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday.
You got the best
but you
ending.
never did. Well,
is this the best
I'm
ending?
alone there now. In our special place.
It depends.
Waiting for you.
In my opinion, it is.
Waiting for you to come to see me. But you never do. And so I wait, wrapped in my cocoon of pain and loneliness. I know I've done a terrible thing to you. Something you'll never forgive me for. I wish I could change that. But I can't. I feel so pathetic and ugly laying here, waiting for you. Every day I stare up at the cracks in the ceiling, and all I can think about is how unfair it all is. The doctor came today. He told me I could go home for a short stay. It's not that I'm getting better. It's just that this may be my last chance. I think you know what I mean. Even so, I'm glad to be coming home. I've missed you terribly. But I'm afraid, James. I'm afraid you don't really want me to come home. Whenever you come see me, I can tell how hard it is on you.
Indeed so.
I don't know if you hate me or pity me. Or maybe I just disgust you. I'm sorry about that. When I first learned that I was going to die, I just didn't want to accept it. I was so angry all the time, and I struck out at everyone I loved most. Especially you, James. That's why I understand if you do hate me. But I want you to know this, James. I'll always love you. Even though our life together had to end like this, I still wouldn't trade it for the world. We had some wonderful years together. Well, this letter has gone on too long, so I'll say goodbye.
I told the nurse to give this to you after I'm gone. That means that as you read this, I'm already dead. I can't tell you to remember me, but I can't bear for you to forget me. These last few years since I became ill, I am so sorry for what I did to you, did to us. You've given me so much, and I haven't been able to return a single thing. That's why I want you to live for yourself now. Do what's best for you, James. James, you made me happy.
And there it is.
Yep. That
Doing a bit of mood whiplash a little bit, yeah. And really loud for me as well, so I'm turning it down a bit. So when I did my first playthrough, my off-stream playthrough, I got the ending where you still get the letter, but he leaves Silent Hill. He does what she wants him to do in the letter. He goes and lives his life for him. I quite like that ending. To balance this out, I might just go and watch some Ghibli films. Howl seems like a likely candidate. Good choice. Howl's Moving Castle is a great film. Music is quite loud. Well, I don't need Oh yeah, that's really fucking loud. I mean, it's still horrendously loud for me, but there's nothing I can do about that. Should be better for you folks. As long as it's not Grave of the Fireflies, yeah, that is a depressing fucking film. Okay. So, I think the music's gonna calm the fuck down a bit now. I might be wrong. I'm wrong. D, you are our resident Silent Hill expert. Give me your opinions on 2. I know it's not one of your favourites.
I mean, 2's fine, it's just so overhyped.
Yeah.
It's a good game. There's nothing really wrong with it. I don't think there's any competition for the in-water ending, in my opinion. Which
Fair enough.
I also believe, or I take to be the canon ending, because we know from later games in the series that James never leaves Silent Hill.
Yeah. Or that he never goes home at the very least.
Yeah.
Fair play, Ash.
I agree with Ash that I don't care for the leave ending. And I doubt, Tan, that you're ever going to be able to bring yourself to see the Maria ending.
The Maria ending?
Yeah, so of the 3 primary endings, the one that you've not done requires you to care a lot about Maria and spend a lot of time with her and look after her.
Oh, yeah, not going to happen. Not going to happen at all. Something off about that one. I don't trust her. Do we think that
And
James
you
went to Silent Hill in hopes of never leaving or going anywhere ever again? Very likely, Podlord. Very likely. As much as he may have tricked himself into thinking otherwise.
Yeah.
But yeah, now I've seen that ending. Like, the one thing I really like about the ending I got the first time round was the backdrop, frankly. Because they've both got the letter, and it's being read the same way both times, it seems. But
yeah, you get the letter in all of them.
Oh, do you? Okay. But props to the woman playing Mary for her reading of that letter, because the first time you hear it, holy fucking shit, does that hit hard. It's really, really well read.
Also agree with Ash that Silent Hill, in terms of the fog, there's 3 versions of Silent Hill. There's the real place, there's the fog world, and then there's the other world. Fog world Silent Hill is pretty much as purgatory.
Yeah.
I know someone had said previously in chat that it seems to be trying to redeem people. That's not my personal take on it, but as a valid interpretation. I'd more see it as somewhere where people with baggage and unfinished business
go to process it.
End up to process it, yeah.
Hey Pom, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Yeah, no, I like that reading of it. I mean, as part of the processing of the unfinished business, that's what it is. It's unfinished business. As part of the processing of that unfinished business, it may redeem them in some sense, depending on how they decide to, go about things. So, I can quite comfortably see sort of a balance of those two readings working quite nicely. So it's just like, what if a town was a therapist? Yeah, but a therapist to the very definitely dying or already dead, I guess. Though that does leave some question marks about the next game in the series, if that's the case. I think.
Well, that's one of the ways where Silent Hill 2's Silent Hill is very different than the others. Because 1 and 3 have the culty continuity that doesn't really exist in 2 and is touched upon in 4.
Yeah. And you know me, I love a good cult, so I do quite like the storyline of 1 and 3 and the stuff that comes in 4 as well. I like 2 not strictly as a Silent Hill game, but as a survival horror game that is dealing with processing grief and complicated feelings associated with that. I like it in that sense, but not necessarily as much as a Silent Hill game, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I'm going to take that as a no.
Sorry, I was typing.
Oh, okay. So I see.
Don't want to get cancelled by the right for my comments about Silent Hill 3.
Fair enough. Yeah. Does what I'm saying make sense or not really? I'm hoping you get where I'm coming from.
Yeah. I would say so.
Okay, cool. I'm not just talking out my ass then. That makes a change. As we all know, Silent Hill 4 is about circumcision. Oh my god.
Don't worry, Ash. Tan has been introduced to the circumcision theory.
I have been indoctrinated into that theory, yes. Thanks for that, by the way, Dee. That was an interesting evening. Hey, Turbo, you're back.
16-bit
Welcome
underscore
back.
hyper underscore turbo chaired. X16,
Thank you so much for the
power
16
up
bits.
16-bit 30 serve power UPR.
You are, and it's lovely to see you. Welcome back. I hope you've had a good day. Or are having a good day, depending on your time zone. What better way to spend an evening with mates than circumcision? Yeah. No. Yeah. I did enjoy this. I enjoyed it my first time through. I think it's a good game. It's midnight. Okay, so you are in the same time zone as me then. Yeah. I like it. I think I like others in the series more, and seeing as I've not played all of them yet, I may find others that I like even more than them. We shall see.
We've convinced Tan to go as far as Homecoming, but we've not been able to get a commitment beyond that.
Convinced. You put a fucking poll up while I was busy doing something in Silent Hill 2, and everybody voted for it.
Homecoming has a really special place in my heart, okay? It's not the best, but it tries so hard to be good.
Oh, so it's me as a Silent Hill game.
I don't know if you involve quick time events.
And you'll never find out. Curse my family's decision to hop to the wrong side of the Irish Sea. That's fair, Tids. Yes, I am Pom. I actually tried to get access to the demo, but because they've done like a creators only demo that is already available, but I couldn't get access to it, which sucks because I really want to play it. But hopefully we'll get to do that on stream. And seeing as D is also a Twin Peaks fan, maybe he'll join me for that, despite it not being a Silent Hill game. Maybe.
After Eternal Darkness, yes.
Hmm?
After Eternal Darkness?
I heard you. But
which is after Silent Hill.
Is it? When did that happen?
I thought this was agreed. So it's the only reason I've not been playing Eternal Darkness in my own time.
Oh, mate.
Because I want to see you experience it.
And now I'm scared. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can do that. We can do that. I guess that means Dee's coming back once the Silent Hill tours are done, everybody. I'm excited about that. Oh, is David Hayter in it? Awesome.
Everyone's in it.
Oh, that may not be a good thing.
It is fully voice acted, and there are a lot of recognizable voices.
Mm-hmm.
I will send you a cast list at some point.
Cool, thank you. Or I can just look it up.
Yes, Jen Hale's in it. Cam Clark's in it. David Hayter's in it.
Yeah, that's quite the cast. Fuck. So, what other Silent Hill games would you want to coerce me into playing then? You've already got Homecoming. I'm guessing Shattered Memories is one you'd want me to play on stream.
I mean, basically anything apart from Downpour.
Why not Downpour?
Downpour is irredeemable.
Even as a speedrun? I wouldn't want to
Yes.
learn the speedrun, to be honest with you. It looks painful.
Done. Soul has mentioned about Blasphemous 2. I have taken Thursday, Friday off next week for it.
Are we going to get to see any of your Blasphemous playing?
I don't know yet. Maybe.
Damn it. I am so hyped for the return of the DMAC streams. I hope it happens soon. On that note, he does stream. Sporadically, but he does. Please follow him. I still want to try and get Silent Hill Arcade working. I hear nothing but bad things about it, and that makes me want to play it more. But that may require me to, like, build a Windows 10 PC specifically to play it. So that might be a little excessive.
Is that pretty easy with a virtual machine, probably?
Apparently it doesn't work on a VM. Which is annoying.
How certain are we about that?
Well, the guy that ripped it from the arcade machines and coded it to work in a very specific version of Windows 10 said it wouldn't work on a VM when he tried it. But
Okay, was that VirtualBox? Was that vCenter? Was that an EC2? Is that an Azure VM?
I don't
There must be a
know.
way.
Didn't say. We can figure it out. I mean, I've got like an EPC that has enough grunt to run OBS, so should be able to run Silent Hill Arcade, that I could just dump the correct service pack version of Windows 10 onto. I've just got to figure out which box it's packed into. What the fuck is Silent Hill Arcade? Silent Hill Arcade is an arcade shooter set in the Silent Hill universe. You are like Interpol or something like that on board a ship on the Toluca Lake, and you are protecting the civilians from the various monsters, including multiple pyramid heads that have seemingly taken over the ship. I do not vibe with this universe anymore. Yeah, you're a cop of some description.
No, Interpol or something like that is the official name of the organization.
Thanks. Thank you. Oh god, that sounds awful. I can't wait. Well, you're going to have to, Rust, because I've got to find a way of getting it to work first. So Silent Hill Arcade was built on a Windows arcade machine. It had a custom-built arcade machine. It didn't work on the same systems as any other arcade game from the time. So it had its own distinct version of the Windows OS, specifically for this game, and doesn't work on Windows PCs, except for one ripped and modified version of it, which is jank as all fuck and will only play on certain service packs of Windows 10. Because that was what he prepared it in, the guy that did all the ripping and stuff. So yeah, it's a ball ache to get it working. And apparently it doesn't even work that well once you do. Like, there's invisible enemies, there's unpassable terrain, there's all sorts of glitches with it that make it basically impossible to beat the game. But I kind of want to see just how awful it is. So typical jank of modern Konami. It is, yeah. Yeah, it compels me in a really weird way. I've watched a bunch of footage of it on YouTube, but can't actually get it to play properly. Maybe one day. Maybe one day we'll get to see it. So everything except Downpour. And Arcade.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they won't be part of the tours because what the community funded was 1 through 4, and then they snuck.
Well, that's Homecoming.
Then they snuck like politicians making amendments to bills after they've been ascended. Homecoming onto the end there. So the tours will conclude at Homecoming. But we will play PT, we will play Shattered Memories, we will play any other games in the list, because I don't fucking know how many there are at this point.
There are several very good Wii emulators out there. To answer the Shattered Memories question.
Oh, yeah, I think I've actually already got a copy of it as well, so...
The Steam Deck is a better Switch than the Switch as well.
Oh, thank you, Tids. I would actually like to play the X-Files point and click. Whether I stream it or not is another question, but I would like to play it. So, thank you. Dolphin would work, surely. Yeah, I think there's a Dolphin version.
Wiimotes work in Dolphin.
Oh, really? Neat. And I do have some Wiimotes downstairs because we have a Wii U and associated peripherals.
Although there hasn't been a dedicated team working on Silent House and Silent Hill 4. After 4 performed so poorly, Team Silent were sent to the deepest, darkest minds of Konami to serve the rest of their careers.
And now Silent Hill is a pachinko franchise. Anyway, on a cheerier note.
So, there's always Castlevania, right? They last got a game like 20 years ago.
Hey, they got new merch recently, right?
Oh yeah, a mouse mat. Love it.
I mean, it's pretty. I wouldn't buy it, but it's pretty.
Yeah, the Symphony of the Night castle layout on a mouse mat, as if everyone who's interested in playing Symphony of the Night doesn't see it in their eyelids at this point. Lords of Shadow doesn't count.
Time for our daily dose of fuck Konami, I suppose. Indeed, fuck Konami. And not in the fun way.
Order of Ecclesia was the last real Castlevania game. And that was on the DS.
The DS, not the 3DS.
I think it was 3DS. Still.
Important distinction to make. Okay. So, I have a question, D.
Generally, no more than 15 milligrams a day.
Is that your daily dose of fuck Konami?
Sure, that too, yeah.
My question is, how do you, as a longtime Silent Hill fan, feel about Bloober having the reins for the Silent Hill 2 remake? Oh, you bugger! Hello, Danger!
Hello there.
Hello, Danger. Raider.
I suppose it's only appropriate seeing as I greet him like this every single time. What's up, Danger? Thank you very much for trusting us with your community this evening.
Hello there.
I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a great stream. Welcome on in, everyone. For those that haven't been here before, I'm Hobby Tan. I'm a variety streamer based in Scotland. My pronouns are they, them. And with me this evening is my good friend, DMAC. Say hi, DMAC.
Hi, DMAC.
Every time. We have been playing Silent Hill 2. We have beat it, and now we're just having a little chat about the game. And I was just asking D how he feels about Bloober being in charge of the Silent Hill 2 remake. So, D, over to you. How do you feel about it?
My lawyers have advised me to never comment on this subject publicly. Thank you. I have no problem with Bloober Team.
Okay.
Bloober Team have, if nothing else, they have heart. And they might not always stick the landing. They might never have stuck the landing at any point so far. But that doesn't mean that we shouldn't give them a chance.
Damn it, they try.
Damn it, they try. And no one else is trying.
Definitely not. Nobody else in the history of ever has tried as much as Bloober have. Straight facts right there. Can't even say that with a straight face.
The little dev that could.
The brave little game dev. Oh,
But
man.
I will sort of withhold judgment. I am less angry about it than a lot of Silent Hill fans because I am very vocal about the fact that I think everyone overhypes Silent Hill 2 anyway, so
yeah.
No great loss if they fuck it up.
Yeah. And the original will always be there, and the enhanced edition that we've been playing will always be there. So it's not like this is going to be gone just because the new one's out. Sure, everyone's going to be talking about the new hotness for a little bit, whether it's hot or not. But
yeah, but then Silent Hill F will come out and everyone will forget.
I am kind of excited for F, I've got to admit. For obvious reasons for those that know anything about F. It's set in Japan. You saw how hard I weeped out over Ghostwire when we played that. Imagine what I'm going to be like with a Silent Hill game set in Japan. Japan in the 60s, is it? Or 70s? D?
I think it's the 60s.
Yeah.
Also helped that, going back to Bloober of Silent Hill 2, it also helps that we've already had the perfect remake of Silent Hill 2. And it's called Signalis.
Yes. Signalis is a fucking great game. I think I prefer Signalis to Silent Hill 2. No, I don't think. I know I prefer Signalis to Silent Hill 2.
No contest. No contest there.
Yeah. I only learned the speedruns for games I actually like. And I'm learning the speedrun for Signalis, so that tells you everything you need to know. More remakes that mix it up from the original, please. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Danger. I'm very cautiously optimistic, personally, about Bloober's Silent Hill 2. I'm intrigued to see where they go with the things they've very clearly changed already. And I'm intrigued to see what else they're going to change. But I don't think it's going to cheapen the experience of the original game if they go completely off the wall and do something very, very different with the same characters. And, you know, it's all happening in Purgatory, so why does it matter?
If we get more Eddie, I'm never going to complain about that.
More Eddie, but less Eddie vomiting scenes. Please. Because holy shit, that audio was uncomfortable for me.
If that's what you're into.
I am very much not, and that is the issue here. And I don't know if it's just the enhanced audio, but... Sorry, D, go on.
Feel about that. You do also have to feel for Bloober, though, because they have the weight of the world on their shoulders. And the hate that they got from releasing one trailer with nerds who need to touch grass
Yeah.
Full punches here. People who need to go outside.
Yeah.
Complaining that the camera angle had changed slightly between the original and the remade trailer.
It's a new trailer. Of course the camera angle's different. Calm the fuck down. Be funny if the plot was they just moved the town to Japan. I suppose. Yeah, I'm very intrigued about what F's going to be like as well. So, that your comment about some of the fans needing to go outside and touch grass leads me on to another question, actually, because you're very chill as a Silent Hill fan, which is nice, and it's made the series very approachable for me, because you're very clearly excited about it when we talk about it, which makes me very happy. I enjoy listening to people being happy about things. But
I'm going to preempt your next question. You're going to ask what is the most toxic community in the entire world.
I mean, I wasn't, but go on. I'm intrigued.
Hollow Knight.
Really?
No context.
You've got to be taking the piss there.
Hollow Knight. Well, Pokemon's really bad as well, but Hollow Knight's pretty bad.
Really? I must really live under a rock if that's the case. The question I was actually going to ask you, because I know we've talked about this off stream in the past, don't know if you remember, is more about why the fans of Silent Hill are so, frankly, rabid. Do you feel that, as a Silent Hill fan yourself, some of that protectiveness around Silent Hill and the sort of sassiness rather than the actual outright aggression is warranted, considering the way Konami has fucked the franchise?
I mean, I can give my opinion on why people are so rabid. It's not really what people want to hear, but it's because that's what they've been told by the internet for the last 2 decades. That this is a perfect game, and that it's untouchable.
Mm-hmm.
And even if they've not even played through the full game themselves, and they don't understand any of the nuance, but they want to call themselves a Silent Hill 2 fan, it will be over their dead body if someone changes something about Silent Hill 2.
Completely missing the point that they're not changing it, they're making their own version of it, and the original is still there, untouched, unchanged. It's kind of the beauty of a remake. Like, if you go to a gallery and you look at the Mona Lisa, for example, if somebody decides to draw a mustache in Sharpie on the Mona Lisa, that's something that has been fundamentally altered in a way that you probably are never going to be able to get it back to its original state. Not completely, not perfectly. That is something that has been irreparably changed.
Get nice
and
moist for me.
In that case, damaged. The video game remake, the original game is still there. So if you don't like the new version, you can just go and play the old version. Simple
in
as.
the case of the original Silent Hill games, the code for the original game isn't there.
Yes.
Nobody knows where it went. And when they tried to make collector's edition, they fucked it up horribly. The actual compiled video game is there to play.
Can you tell us a little bit more, if you know more, that is, about the missing code and a little bit about the history of the earlier Silent Hill games? If you don't mind. And thank you for the hydrate.
I don't mind, but my delivery driver is less than a minute away.
Oh,
I'll do
fuck.
that.
Curse you, Deliveroo. Hey, Sketches. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well today. That's what I love about the Resi games. Each OG and remake stand on their own feet. Yeah, exactly. I mean, they added microtransactions to the remake of 4, which is fucking disgusting. But other than that... yeah. So I'm cautiously optimistic. While we wait for D, I'm cautiously optimistic about the remake of Silent Hill 2. And I will play it. Whether I play it on stream or not is another question. If folks want to see me play it on stream, then I'm happy to do so. I'll definitely play F on stream. Hey, Oxy. Yes, you did, I'm afraid. We've just been sort of chatting about the series and some of the more interesting stuff about it. Cannot wait for Silent Hill 2 remake, remaster, etc. Really, you're excited about it. That's really good to hear. Like, I've heard a lot of mixed things about it. I was just saying I'm cautiously optimistic about it. D's reserving judgment until the game comes out. A lot of people are going, oh no, it's Bloober, so we're terrified. Okay, calm down. But it's nice to see that somebody's excited about it. Like, we've got the full spectrum of moods for the Silent Hill 2 remake. I think part of it is their resentment towards the fact that anytime people talk about the game, they mean the new version and not the one that they personally have loved for years and years. Which I guess I can understand, but still daft though. Yeah, I guess. At the moment, that's very definitely the case. I often think that part of the rabidity of the Silent Hill fan base is down to the fact that, like with a lot of popular properties owned by Konami, it's been buried in soft peat for a decade or two, and you barely get any merch. There's never any news about it, and when there is news about it, it's bad news. I'm curious for Silent Hill 2, but really haven't looked at Konami since Snake Eater. That's fair. It's been utterly fucked into the dirt. Yeah, exactly. And it's the same with, as Dee mentioned before, Castlevania. Konami likes to take the products that they own, that people love, that people cherish, and just put them on a shelf and do fuck all with them. And I can see how that would breed a lot of resentment and rage in a lot of people, especially if they're particularly attached to a specific game in the series. They need to do an entire Silent Hill 1 through 3 remaster so we can all play the originals with proper controls. Now, I think you might be making a joke there, because I think they did do that. I wish Dee was back so that he could confirm or deny for me there, because I'm relatively new to Silent Hill as a franchise, must admit. It's a shame Konami can't pull a Capcom and make a comeback, because Capcom was proper wank for a few years there. Yeah, exactly. And then, like, they've done some really great shit with Monhun, they've done some really great shit with Street Fighter, and they seem to be on the up and up now, so good for Capcom. Never forget Resi 6. How could I ever forget Resi 6? WC3, only way to get the original stuff is via piracy. Yeah. Shattered Memories kind of counts as a bit of a remake of Silent Hill 1. So I know that they are very, very closely linked, and that it is a retelling of the Silent Hill 1 story through a different lens, which is why I'm kind of intrigued to play it. I've seen a lot of speedruns of it. Completely missed Metal Gear Solid 4. Heard Castlevania went off a cliff, and that pachinko machines were the passion after Kojima left. Yeah, that's basically what's gone off there, Sketches. RE6 is kind of okay to revisit. Total camp experience. Yeah, I think for me it was... I played Resi 4 when I was younger and loved it. Hadn't played any of the other Resident Evil games. So my only experience was 4. And 6 came out. And I went, that looks interesting. Bought a copy, played it for a bit, and it was all QTEs, and I was just like, I'm just not enjoying this. Not enjoying this at all. And then I put it down and never played it again. So I don't really have much experience with 6, I'll be honest. But I was a different person when 6 came out. So I might actually enjoy it if I played it again now. Or if I attempted to play it again now. Leon's story is okay, but they get increasingly worse from there. Oof, okay, fair play. It came out, Metal Gear Solid 4 was impressive and the story satisfying. Can't get back to it now, though. Such a product of its time, you know? Like, it can't exist outside of the context of 2007. Ah, I see what you mean, Ash. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff like that, isn't there? Oh. Thank you, Stream Elements. That should be Chibi10's job, but I'll let them off. Now is a good point to do some meat mecha maintenance, actually, and I'm going to suggest that the folks in chat also do some. So, maybe have a little stretch, have a little sip of your drink. I'm going to roll my neck because I've been sort of slouching a fair bit. Ah, Torpor, thank you for making the meat mecha maintenance official with a posture check, a stretch, and I'm guessing a hydrate's incoming any second now.
I returned. I
Welcome
missed
back.
lots of conversation.
Oh yes, we've been having a good chat. So, your Deliveroo driver arrived, yes?
He certainly did.
You know the rules, Steve. What have you got? Tell me everything.
Yeah, I'm having a very healthy dinner of 20 John Players Red king size.
Nice.
Because nowhere is open right now that I can get to easily for cigarette. So Deliveroo is my only option.
Well, don't eat them all at once. You know the rules, DMAC, share them with the class. Indeed, indeed.
I don't have enough for the whole class.
That's okay, not the whole class is going to want them. No worries at all, Mum. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you again for the gift subs earlier. That was very kind of you. I hope you've enjoyed watching Silent Hill 2. And I'll talk to you soon. And I hope work goes okay tomorrow. Fucking working on a Sunday, that sucks. Sleep well, Mum. So, Dee. You were going to tell us a little bit about the loss of the code for the first Silent Hill game? Before you had to disappear? So please.
It was actually 2 and 3.
Oh, it was 2 and 3, was it? Please tell me more.
Yeah. See, just didn't have the files anymore for the final versions. They had like some really early builds to go off of, and a lot of missing assets, and had to basically rebuild it all from the ground up.
And the rebuild is what they used for the remakes, yes? Oh, the not remakes, the
collection.
The collection. There we go. Thank you.
Yeah. And quite famously, they got the fog completely wrong. Like, it's just horrible. Everything's really bright. sound balancing is weirdly off,
Mm.
not in an intended way. It's just very poor quality.
Mm.
Okay. Especially compared to the Metal Gear Solid HD collection.
Which is a very nice collection. We own that. It's technically Slow's, but I think I've played it more than he has because I'd never played Metal Gear Solid before he bought that. So, oh no, that's not technically true. I had played a little bit of Metal Gear Solid 1 when I was a kid at youth club, but that doesn't count.
To answer your question,
yes,
4 free. 2 Homecoming 1, probably.
Aww.
One has its merits. It's the first time they ever tried doing the thing.
Mm-hmm. You can tell we've had this conversation before, can't you, chat? So
I like water. I like the sacraments. I like all of the connections to all of the previous games. 4 feels like, it floundered a bit because they tried to do a new thing with the first person. And then the general inconsistency with controls compared to the rest of the series. But it feels like it's tying everything together in like a shared universe, and it expands a lot on the real Silent Hill outside of what we see from previous protagonists.
Yeah. Henry's probably the most reliable narrator that we have of the Silent Hill games that I've played, I'd say.
I also like that Henry is not important.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't matter to Silent Hill, he doesn't matter to the plan, he just happens to be the person in that room at that time. It could have been anyone.
The right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world.
When we play Half-Life?
I mean, we can if you want. It's been a while since I last played it, so.
We could then go up that.
See, now I want to see Gordon Freeman in Silent Hill. That would be cool. That would be very cool.
If he at least has the crowbar, he'll be fine. If he has a gravity gun, it's going to be Ravenholm all over again.
Yep. That's fair. But yeah, your points on Silent Hill 4. I am a sucker for a story where the protagonist is just some guy. And that was one of the things that really resonated with me when I played 4 for the first time. Also, I love all the little bits of world building and the really unique approach to the storytelling. So I'm kind of with D on 4 of the ones that I've played, bearing in mind I've only played the first 4. I'm kind of with D on 4 being up there in the top 2 for definite.
You know what 4 feels like to me?
Go on.
4 feels very 7.
As in the movie?
As in the movie, yeah.
Yeah, no, I can see that. 7 is a great fucking film too, so.
It is more of like a serial killer mystery thriller than supernatural thriller, which other games are.
Oh, I've just realised why you were so hyped for me to play it. Fuck. It's all coming together now.
Oh?
Because you knew that I was a big nerd for that kind of shit. I love a good cult and I love a good serial killer story, and it has both of those things. And because it's one of your favourites, so. And it's nice to share things. Yeah, I rate 1 higher in the list than D does. But I have very specific reasons for that.
Four also has chalky milk.
4 does also have chalky milk, and it is the only one with chalky milk, I believe. And therefore is superior.
Whereas 3 only has bread.
It does have bread. But the bread is important. Sort of. Is the converse also true? Can the wrong man at the right place make all the difference as well? Oh yes, very definitely, Torpor. And Tidders would be very down for us to play the Half-Life 2 trilogy. As it's literally its peak comfort game. I think we could do a nice, chill, horrifying time with that. If you want to.
Can I get it on the backlog?
Yeah, it's a big fucking backlog already.
Yeah.
It's steadily becoming more and more likely that the late night lounge will just be a thing that you're always here for, and I'm fine with that if you are.
Yeah, you get no complaints from me.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. The late night lounge now has 2 bar staff officially. So that'll be what, 2027? No, we'll try and get to it before that. We'll try and get to it before that.
We'll do it before Fatal Frame.
Have you ever played the Siren games? It seems like they'd be right up your alley. No, but they're on the list.
And they should be on this list as well. I love the Siren games. Long thing. Tires of me talking about, or used to tire of me talking about Siren.
And I know you told me that I should play Siren. Was it Blood Curse you wanted me to play specifically?
Blood Curse was my introduction to the series.
It's the only one I know anything about. And frankly, every time Ekdisis speedruns it, I come into his stream at the ending. Just in time for lots of dancing skeletons in chat. So that's all I know about it. I know nothing about the fucking plot at all. I just know the ending cutscene. But I'd be down for that. Oh, that does sound good, Ash. Yeah.
We also have a bunch of multiplayer horror games that we bought at some point, and then I believe.
Oh my god, yes,
we
need to play those.
At some point.
Are we talking about Labyrinthine again?
That was one of them.
Trying to think what else I've got. Because I have a little treasure trove of older horror games as well. It's not just horror games, it's older games in general. Which is why you might remember this, D. Sort of mid last year, I think it was. I sent you and Longfang a message just being like, tell me every PlayStation 2 horror game that's worth playing. Which is when you suggested Siren. Yeah. So I went and got every single one of the games you'd recommended. They're all sitting on a hard drive, waiting. Rule of Rose is in that list, and I do have it. And
Rule of Rose is an experience.
Yeah, having watched a fellow Clock Tower member play it for the first time not that long ago, yeah, it looks like a fucking experience. But it's a really interesting game. Really interesting themes and story and stuff. So I'm quite looking forward to getting my teeth into that. Haunting Grounds, yes, I do want to play that as well, though there are things about it that I am slightly concerned about having on stream.
Whatever could you possibly mean?
Oh, I don't know. Speaking of food and these kinds of games, I have really strong food memories attached to Deadly Premonition, specifically a very specific type of light sandwich I used to make when watching a playthrough of it. It had ham, a moderate mozzarella slice, thin tomato slice, and some fresh basil leaves on top. So good. That sounds fucking glorious, Rust. And what a wonderful food memory to have associated with a game. I don't know how good Deadly Premonition is, I've never played it. I guess that's probably on the list now too.
Deadly Premonition is good. It fumbles in a couple of places.
Yeah, what horror game doesn't?
You'll have nothing to hate if you like Twin Peaks. Really, all I can say.
Staffed as hell, I love it. Oh, fantastic. I do love a good bit of silly horror. There's... I don't know if you'll agree with me here, Dee, but there seems to have been a bit of a move towards only serious horror is actual horror in recent years, and it's nice to see more horror comedy coming into the forefront again, both in gaming and in cinema.
I feel like games, as of when, I don't want to say Amnesia. I mean, obviously Amnesia paved the way for them. Maybe since Outlast, video games have been going through their own mid-2000s torture porn phase.
Yeah, that's fair.
Starting to come out of it now.
Yeah. It's nice to see things starting to take themselves a little less seriously, I think, and just sort of owning what they are and moving forward with it.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for my Steam library, but Guppy keeps pressing buttons and it's impossible for me to actually see what games I'm on.
Well, I can open my Steam library up without it affecting the stream, so I'll do it. Haha.
Seems like Guppy really wants to play Fatal Frame right now.
Oh shit, I bought Fatal Frame, didn't I? That's something else that's on the to-do list for the streams, folks. I got the new Fatal Frame, and I got the original one from my trove. Yeah, it looked really fun. I love photography and I love scary stuff, or spooky stuff, so it seemed like a good fit for me.
Photography combos are fun as a combat mechanic in a game.
Yeah, that's something I'm quite interested to see how it handles. I mean, I watched Enigma play the newer Fatal Frame game, and it seemed a little bit... What's the word I'm looking for here? Temperamental, shall we say?
I think releasing Maiden of Blackwater, which is the one that was re-released on Steam, I think originally released that on the Wii U was maybe one of the smartest decisions that could have been made.
Any estimate on when you're going to play Vern, The Shape of Fantasy? So that looks more like a point-and-click type game from what I've read about it, Grok, so it might be something that I put in the poll for when we finish Broken Sword, which should be in a couple of weeks' time. Thank you for that, by the way. Grox very kindly gifted me a Jules Verne-themed point-and-click adventure game, D. And it's got really pretty pixel art, and I'm quite looking forward to playing it.
That sounds very interesting. Are we going under the ground?
We might be. I think you actually play as Jules Verne in it as well, which is kind of cool. I really want to try Fatal Frame. Looks like the ideal mix of survival horror and J-horror film vibes. It does, doesn't it, Sketches? It's got those kind of vibes, and I really like it. You know what we should play on the Late Night Lounge at some point, D?
If it's what I'm thinking of right now, then I was just about to say it's a shame that we've already played all of them off stream.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking of Dark Pictures.
Oh, yes, we do need to do that. We haven't played them all off stream because we binned our run of Devil in Me after all the glitches, which is a shame because I was having a lot of fun with it despite the glitching.
And we also binned our run of the Quarry because the multiplayer wasn't what we wanted.
Yeah. Though I have played that on stream single player, so I know how that ends now, which is great. Well, I know how it can end. No, I was going to suggest the We Were Here games, which are technically horror games.
True. It'd be interesting to play them sober for a change.
That would be interesting. I mean, you don't have to be sober if you don't want.
It's what my mind always tells me, but my boss says otherwise.
Oh, I tell you what. This isn't a two-player one, but I managed to get a copy of the chant at a reasonable price. The chant is about cults, everyone. And having seen other people play it and seen them speedrun it, I know just how well they've written the cult, and it makes me very happy. I would love to play that for you, and I would love to have you here when I do that, Dee. Because I think we could have some really good chats about actual cults as we're going through it.
Sign me up.
Awesome.
There is also, of course, World of Horror.
Yes, I haven't even fucking played that properly yet. I really should. Like, I sat down with it for like 5 minutes, but never really got any further than that.
I bought it like a year and a half ago, and I've been like, right, as soon as it hits 1.0, I'm gonna jump into this. And it's still not there yet.
Yeah, we need to do that.
What we definitely do not need to do is a co-op run of Fear Free. And I can already feel Goff typing as I say those words.
Dare I ask?
Fifth Fear, yeah.
About 3 hours in co-op, you'd be alright. Oh, okay. It'd be so much fun, though. Okay, maybe we do have to do it, then.
It's fun, it's just... It falls just on the right side of trash.
Okay, so I filtered my Steam library for just horror games. There's a lot of them. But as I'm scrolling through, you'll never guess what's in here.
Mm-hmm.
Golf with your friends.
It's probably in there because of that one map.
Yeah. Or because it knows the existential horror of always being in last place, which is how things go for me every time I play golf with Dee and our other friends.
I like to say I usually win.
You do.
Until you play out on stream and then Goff shows up and kicks my ass.
Yeah, Tidders does that. You get used to it after a while. It's a good pain. God, I have so many horror games. I've played so few of them. Hey, look, it's Homecoming. Oh man, yeah. But there's a long list of shit that we can play together, or that I can just have you here and we can chat, because I really enjoy doing these streams with you. It's fun to talk about just general horror stuff, I think, and it's been nice talking about Silent Hill specifically with you because I know you're very knowledgeable on it and you've got a lot of experience and love for the franchise. So it's been really nice doing that.
It's always a pleasure to be here. Would you play the mortuary assistant?
Yes, definitely. I own it. I want to play it. I
Me
just
too.
haven't had the time.
Same. It's been sitting in my library for months.
Well, we'll do that as well. I know a lot of you folks will have seen Snipe play the mortuary assistant on the stream. It's the one game I can't play. Really, Ash? See, I know a lot of folks are kind of skeeved by the whole, you know, being a mortuary assistant side of things, but I find it kind of fascinating, and, you know, I did a degree in forensics, so corpses don't really faze me. I can stone face most horror, but, you know, phobia of corpses. Yeah, exactly. I understand that. Oh, something else I really want to show you folks is the Bendy games. They're like Steamboat Willie BioShock. And I am down for that.
That's an Amnesia, right?
Huh?
The Bendy games, are they not an Amnesia? Walking sim horror?
I don't think so.
I always assumed that they were just like another Amnesia clone.
No, they seem to be more akin to, like, probably more akin to BioShock Infinite than BioShock 1 or 2, but yeah, they're very BioShocky from what I've seen. God, there's so much stuff here.
It's also the Evil Within.
Yeah, Evil Within. Definitely. I need to play Control at some point. Evil Within 2. Alan Wake. I have a long list of horror games to play. A lot of catching up to do.
Little Nightmares 2.
Little Nightmares 1. Which I haven't finished yet.
Really? I thought you'd finished that.
No, I'm right near the end, but I got stuck. And then something happened and I didn't have the impetus to go back and finish it. Which happens with games a lot with me. I'll get back to it eventually.
If only there was a speedrun somewhere you could watch to see how to progress.
I may have been doing that, and that may be
anyone.
part of the problem. You don't know anyone that speedruns Little Nightmares? No, definitely not.
No.
Definitely not somebody in Discord with me right now that speedruns Little Nightmares, or used to speedrun Little Nightmares. I think it's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, I can't remember what I got distracted by. I get distracted by something.
Fucking mood, mate. Oh.
I think it was Dread.
Oh, I've been doing research for the other horror game speedrun that I am hoping to learn for the Clock Tower Time Tick this week as well. Haven't actually started practicing the run yet, but I'm hoping to do that probably post-stream tomorrow. Control is very good. So I hear, and I'm on pretty good terms with one of the sort of big Control speedrunners. So I've watched a lot of his runs. It looks like a really fun game to speedrun. But it looks like a really fun game to just play as well. Lot in it for me as well, from what I've heard. Soul Reaver. I've just seen Soul Reaver in my list. We should do that sometime.
As a game?
I like Soul Reaver.
Me too. It's just a shame of what happened to the series.
Okay, what happened? What did I miss here?
Everything after Soul Reaver 2 being pretty garbage.
Oh, I didn't play anything after Soul Reaver 2. So I didn't know that everything after it was garbage. Dodged a bullet by accident. Yeah, I'm gonna have to
And then
Oh,
I
go on.
see everything after Soul Reaver 2. The one game that came out after Soul Reaver 2 wasn't very good. And then they brought out Nosgoth, which was the Battle Royale.
Which I've also not played.
I couldn't find anyone who was willing to try it.
Oh dear.
It's not even a Battle Royale, it's a team-based shooter.
Blood
And the
Omen
server
2 fucking horrendous though, says Ash.
Yep.
I vaguely remember attempting to play Blood Omen 2, and then just not. I think, Dee, we're going to have to sit down and go through our respective Steam libraries and pick some things that we want to play together on stream, and maybe pick some things that one of us wants to play whilst the other, like, hangs out. Because I'm quite happy if you wanted to play the games on the Late Night Lounge on occasion. For you to do that, and I'll sit and bother chat whilst you're focusing on stuff.
Sounds
Make
good
this
to me.
a proper team thing. Ooh. Awesome. It's nice to have plans in place. Be glad you didn't. I shall do so, Ash. Thank you. Right, we have chatted for like an hour. Which is fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
we have.
It's been fun. It's been educational, but I should probably send everybody off to someone else. Thank you, DMAC, for answering my questions, both inane and otherwise, and for helping me with the puzzles or finding my way around the hotel, and just generally for being here. It's been an absolute delight to have you as always.
And as Goff said, keeping you busy just long enough for Flint to go live.
Oh, wicked! Yeah, we're gonna raid Flint then. Awesome.
Almost like we planned this, but we definitely didn't.
I do actually want to see... You're most welcome, Rust. I do want to have a conversation with Flint about the next game in our tours, actually. Because I know he is particularly fond of that one. So, watch this space. Yeah. Thank you so much, Dee, for being here. It's been really, really fun.
Thank you for
It
having
always
me.
is. Anytime. Like, not just the Late Night Lounge. If you want to join us for a stream, feel free, mate. You are welcome behind the bar anytime. I'm going to regret saying that, aren't I? He's going to steal all the booze.
Not all of this. The
Just most
coconut
of it.
rum can stay.
Great. Leave me with the shit stuff. Typical. Typical.
All of the spice drum and port, though, that's me.
Okay, I think we can work something out here. It's all good. Right. So I need to do the admin side of things now. I've already thanked Dee repeatedly for being here, and I will continue to thank him probably after the stream has actually ended, because I always do. So I genuinely enjoy your presence on these streams.
Thank you for confirming that that's what you do. I just listening at that point. No, I don't. It's always a pleasure to be here.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Friends, eh? Who'd have 'em? You're most welcome, Pom. So, thank you everyone for coming along tonight. It's been an absolute fucking blast. I'm so glad we finally finished Silent Hill 2 and can move on to Silent Hill 3 soon-ish. Special thank yous go out to DMAC, both for co-hosting with me and for resubscribing. To Mum for the 5 gifted community subs. Unity for the follow. Turbo for the bits. And Danger for the raid. Thank you, everybody. But whether you are a subscriber or not, whether you have chatted tonight or just lurked in the Lurkers Lounge, your presence here is always appreciated. The fact that you folks keep coming back is very humbling, in all honesty. And I wouldn't still be doing this if it wasn't for you, so thank you. Thank you, each and every one of you, however you've engaged with the stream, for being here and for supporting the channel. No worries at all, D. We are going to do another shout out for D as a reminder, because he does also stream. So please do go follow him. He's been absolutely fantastic here tonight. He's even better on his own channel when he's not being constantly chat blocked by me. Yes, it is Tidders. What else? Do I need to do?
Thursday.
You're going to tell me everything while you're playing it, right? Well, not necessarily while you're playing it, because you'll be playing it, but, like, I'll get status reports, yes?
There's nothing stopping you from hopping on Discord to get a look.
I mean, other than work. But, yes. I'd be down with that.
It's not going to come out until 6 p.m.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine.
On
That's
Thursday,
fine.
anyway.
Okay.
I may or may not stream it.
I hope you do.
The main blocker is that because I've now sold my computer, I need to actually make sure that streaming via the Steam Deck actually works in a real life scenario.
We'll have to get you sorted with a test stream to see how it does then, won't we? Stony silence. Fucking typical.
I was actually planning on doing this today, but Super Auto Pets got in the way.
Oh, is that what it was?
Or Despots game, Tales and Tactics. I've been playing all 3 of them on rotation all day.
Fucking nerd. It's not like I had your mod view open the entire day whilst I was sailing the 7 seas with Longfang, just in case you went live whilst I was in the middle of some piracy. Definitely not.
I apologise.
No, nothing to apologise for, mate. I hope you had a good time. I was there if you needed me, but you did not. That's the important
I
thing
did also
here.
sleep from like 2 until 6 or something.
It's fucking alright for some, innit? Life O'Reilly, this one. Okay, I do still have one piece of admin left. There is a giveaway active on this stream. Today's game is a copy of Ghost Runner. So, if you want to get in on the action for that. 4 hours, wow, 1%er, I know, right? Now is your last chance. You can do so by saying !ticket to purchase 1 ticket, or you can purchase the 10 tickets by saying !ticket space, then the number of tickets you wish to purchase, as Tidders has demonstrated beautifully in chat right there. In case this is the first time you're hearing about this giveaway tonight, and you do want to get in on the action, I'll give you a little countdown before I close the giveaway off. Calling it now, Tidders rigged it again. Well, there are currently 2 entrants, so Tidders might not win. Or you can type Thockit and nothing will happen, thank you, D. Here's your countdown. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And a little bit for the lag. The giveaway is closed. 2 entrants. Total of 20 tickets purchased. We do not have commands for those things. Our winner is Tidders, congratulations. I promise you it's not rigged. Ah, well. You tried, Ash. Called it. Congratulations, Tids. I'll send you your code a little bit later. This is Stream Elements trying to make up for being bigoted previously, isn't it? I'm sorry. Please stop yelling at me. Here, have all the game codes. No, don't stick my head in the toilet again. Okay. All of the admin is done now. I will be back at 12 PM UK time, so in about 11 hours. Little less than that. Tomorrow for some more Broken Sword 5. Don't think we're going to finish it tomorrow, but maybe we will. Be nice if we did. We'll see. We are going to raid Flint Stride, who is a fantastic horror games streamer. Everybody's favourite cryptid. If my stream deck works. And a very good bean. Currently playing some Resident Evil 3. Thank you, D. I actually need to reinstate Flint's custom shout out as well, because it died during the account update I did. There's a couple of custom shout outs I need to redo. I will get around to them eventually, I promise. Having 2 jobs is hard. Okay, right. So, if you do want to join in on the raid, but you're on mobile and don't get pulled through because Twitch is a butt, there is a link right there to Flint's channel that you can hop on through in your own time. If you're not already following Flint, please do. He's such a wonderful streamer and so fucking wholesome. Just the chillest, most wonderful time in his chat, honest. Well worth a follow. Right, I am done. D, do you have any last words?
This is just the beginning.
Fucking dog. Thank you, everyone. It's been a great time. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, but until I do see you next, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Wash your fucking letters from your dead wife. And have a wonderful rest of your weekend, everybody. However you're spending it. Bye-bye. Say bye, D.
Bye, D.
Twat.